Hi, welcome back to Tony's Top Tip Workshop. It's just a short video. I thought I'd do a video on something that I come across the other day actually, but I already knew about it. Somebody gave me about 9 angle grinders. Said, can you have a look at them, because I think they're all burnt out. They've stopped. They said there's carbon brushes in them, but they've just stopped. I said, yeah, I'll have a look at them for you. So I decided to have a look, and I'm going to show you now what I found, and it's probably in a lot of angle grinders and various other power tools that no one ever thinks about. I mean, obviously there are other people that know about this besides myself, but I'll tilt the camera down and I'll show you exactly what it is. Right, here we have, it's a typical Bosch corded angle grinder. It's GWS 9115 Professional. This was one of them. This has actually got a coil that's burnt out, so it's no good, but it's alright for spares. But what I'll do is I'll show you what I found and what I come across. Right, just let me grab these. Right, off we go. Right, majority of these, a lot of the models are the same. You take a screw which comes out at the back near the cord, and then this simply slides off. As you can see there, that exposes. Take that off. Just get my magnetic dish. That exposes the carbon brushes. I'll see if I can get you a bit closer. Right. That exposes there the carbon brushes, which are in there under that little spring. One there, and there's one there. Now, all you simply do to inspect them is just grab that. You can actually unhook. You can see that now. Point out that little spring there. I've just pulled it out of there and hooked it back over there. This will then allow you to slide the carbon brushes up. Now, not a lot realise this, but if you can see that, a little copper headed pin there on that carbon brush, I push that back in, and as I say, when you're putting them back in, they're hooked on there, so, and they're fastened with that clip there, so that just pulls off, and then your new carbon brush pushes back on there, slides in, and you simply just lift that over, pop it in into where and there you go, and that's in. And you see that? That's popped back in. Now, I was getting them, and I was getting them all like that. They'd looked at them and said, well, there's carbon brushes in, wouldn't work, must be burnt out. Well, that's not the case. What happens is, I'll show you, this is a pair here of carbon brushes. You can see them, pair of carbon brushes. Now remember that copper pin that I told you about? You can see it, you can just see it in there, the head of that, and that, can you see that? A minute, see if I can get you to look at it a bit better. You see, just see that pin standing up there. What happens is, as the carbon brushes wear, that pin will get down to a certain point, that pin will pop out. This will stop it will literally stop the drill from working, or the angle grinder, whatever it is. That's to tell you that the carbon brushes have worn down. Now they've worn down about halfway, so hence I was pulling them all out and they were all like that, barring this one which had obviously a burnt out coil. So it's simple cases. I bought half a dozen, well, I had some, but I bought a further half a dozen carbon brushes, popped them in, blew them out, and the angle grinders work perfectly. Now I don't know what, I'll have a look at these to see what these are, but see, there's not much difference in the length of the carbon brushes, but that pin, when it gets halfway down, will pop out, and it would have stopped this. And that's simply how you pop them back in. Simple as that. And then just hook I use a pair of narrow nose pliers because it works better. Make sure the cable's out of the way, pop it back in, and that's it, done. I came across some where the pins haven't come through yet, and if you can see, that was a pair. They both have pins in, obviously, but that's further down, but yet the pin hasn't shown yet, so don't know why that is. But as I say, that's just a little tip for people that, and I'm sure there's a lot of these angle grinders and electric drills, I mean these are corded, and I've come across them on various other power tools, and they were the same. The bigger angle grinders were the same. Once that pin pushes out, it will stop and it doesn't work, no matter what you do, and you think it's something you've done, so you bin it. So hope this little video helps. As I say, there's probably lots of corded and cordless power tools that are in the bin because of this. It costs about £4 for a set of carbon brushes, and when I took him all his angle grinders back and I said, there you go, bar one that's burnt out, all the rest are working, and he couldn't believe it. He said, well, we tried that, we looked. And I said, well, that was the problem. Turn it back up. Right, that's the conclusion to my little short video. It's a nice day out. Just thought I'd kill a bit of time and pass that information on. So, as I always say, be careful out there, look after yourselves, and till the next time, bye for now.